Okay guys, I might have something good here. I'm hunting a couple of houses. It's been a couple of properties here where the house has been tore down, got permission to hunt them. And all I've been finding is junk here. And my only decent signals right here. 1546, 1446, 0649 at about 5 inches. Anyway, I'm trying to get the glare off here so you can see the numbers. So let's see what we can find. Okay, I'm trying out my new XPointer. If anybody's interested in those, I'm a metal detector dealer, and I just picked up this line, and I've tried it out a couple of times. Works really well. This is the first time I got it on film, so real simple to use. So we're going to see if we can't find it here. I know it detects a $1/2 at about 5 inches or so, so let's see what we got. Just barely getting it right there. Barely. That's a good sign. It's probably a piece of brass or something, because these houses were tore down, and I've been finding a lot of just junk. So I moved to the backyard. Here we go, it's right here. It's a pocket watch. I mean, not a pocket watch, a wristwatch. It's a Timex. Huh. Well, it's not working. It took a licking and it's not ticking. Pretty cool find. Alright. I wish it was a $1/2 though. Thanks for watching. I just want to note that this was sitting right there in the plug like this, and we're about 4 inches deep, and you see the XPointer gets it no problem. So that's a pretty good little test for it. I really like this. It's similar to a Garrett Pro Pointer, where it detects off the end and on the sides, but it's kind of like turbocharged. So anyway, it's working out really well. On to the next one. Okay guys, I'm right next to a big tree here that's in the backyard. I'm getting a pretty good signal over here. Get that glare off. There we go. And what interests me here is it's 5 or 6 inches deep. Of course, it's a little off because I got the 6-inch coil tech on there, what the depth is, but still deep enough for me to investigate. So I'll reposition the camera and we'll get to digging. Alright, we were getting like 8:44, 12:44, 11:45. Okay. deeper. That's good. Hitting some gravel. Well, that's not good. It looks like it's copper or brass. Yeah, that's copper. I'm sure that was giving me that signal. Is a small copper pipe. Probably more of it down there. There's some trash that was in the hole. There's a root. I'll throw it up by the tree. Whenever I put the flat back down, I guess it'd be like opposite mirror or mirror whatever my plug is. So if it's real thick right here, I wouldn't want to have a lot of dirt on this side when I flip the plug back down, because it wouldn't tamp good. So this is pretty flat, and it has a little bit of buildup right here. So I'm going to take out a little bit right there, so it'll go down, and should go down pretty flat, like so. And then you want to stomp it in real tight. Just don't leave it like that, and just go like that and walk away from it, because it's not tight. You need to get it tight. So that's where your heel kick comes into play. The more you can seal that edge up around there, the less it'll dry out. So yeah, it looks pretty good. On to the next. Okay guys, here's a like 1142 at 3 inches. I wish I could get that glare off the screen. Also, what I do is over here on the sensitivity, I'll have my automatic at A, and then I'll be running manual sensitivity real high, like 27, 28. Some places I can go 30, and I'll find a signal. It'll be a little jumpy. Then I'll switch it over real quick to auto, and if it's within range, it'll settle that signal down so you can get a little better read on it. And so that's what I did here. I had it in 26. Sounds pretty good. Let's see how it's jumping around right now. So I change it from manual to auto, and it settles down. I'm still getting a signal, and my numbers will get a little more stable too. Alright, let's see what we got. Guys, if you don't have a pinpointer, especially newbies and such, you need to get one. These are just $89.99, and in my opinion work a lot better than the Garrett Pro Pointer, and works better than the TRX. I sell them all, and this is what I'm using, and so and I'll continue to use it. It's got a 2-year warranty on it, just like the rest of them, It's built tank heavy. I'm going to do an actual head-to-head review on it. I'm just doing a lot of field tests with it. So far it works out real well. It doesn't false. If you take the TRX or the Pro Pointer and push it on the ground, sometimes not very much, it starts to go off. And in the TRX you can detune it. You can detune the Pro Pointer too, but the TRX you can quickly hit the detune button, which is just the on-off button, real quick, and it detunes, but then it seems to get unstable again, so within 5 seconds you got to keep detuning it all the time, and I haven't had that issue with this one. And this is probably the third hour. I may use it 4 hours on 3 different hunts, and I didn't want to promote it until I used it, but this thing's awesome. Alright, let's get digging. Try to dig your sides at a 90-degree here, and then that way when you put the plug back in, it'll grip the sides better so it won't pull out and seal up good. That a little deeper. I put down a cloth. It really wouldn't matter here because the lot's been excavated quite a bit. There we go. Looks like the end off of a cane or something. Maybe a table at the end of the leg, table leg. I know that's brass. Alright. Modern relic. Okay guys, I got one here. Nothing to get excited about. It's trying a little bit to hit in the weedy range, but it's mostly screw cap. So I'm going to say screw cap anyway. That's always a good bet. Alright, here we go. Digging junk. Well, that's a good sign. Deeper than 2-3 inches. I see it already. Yep. It's a stem off a faucet. It's brass. A lot of junk here. Hopefully I can hit a silver. Here's a decent signal. A lot of indicators showing that it's a coin, from the numbers to the discrimination tone to the pinpoint. It all shows something small. ND. maybe 5-6 inches. So here we go. 142, 342, 1043, 1243, 1043, 1043. Pinpoint's nice and small, so let's see what it is. What I'm doing is, since I know this can hit a coin at over 2 inches, and I'm not hitting it at the ground, so I know it's at least 2 inches deep. So then if I dig a 4-inch plug, then I can check 2 inches up from the bottom of the plug to see if it's there, or go down. If I dig a too deep a plug, then I don't know if it's in the plug or in the ground. So about a 4-inch plug's perfect on just about any target, unless it's, you know, telling you it's 8 inches deep or something, or your depth meter's buried on a coin number. Then you dig a deeper one. So I got about 4 inches out. I can check in this way, see where. So I know it's in the lower 2 inches. There, it just fell out. It's just a copper memorial. I don't know what year, I really don't care. Alright, here we go. But you can see the impression was right here. So at about 3 inches it was just out of the range this way. Digging the proper depth plug, we got it this way. So a little tip for you. Okay, I have I've got a small little nickel notch that I made. I did open it up a little bit because I always dig nickel signals no matter what. If it tries to hit in that nickel notch, I dig it. 1, it could be a nickel. 2, it could be a ring. So you got a good chance of both, but you have a better chance of trash. But if you don't at least dig nickel signals, you're not ever going to find a nice gold ring. So even if you have a different detector and you're able to notch out whatever segment you want, always dig your nickels. That'll increase your odds of finding a gold ring. It doesn't mean you're going to find one. You'll probably have a pouch full of trash, just like me. But anyway, so let's listen to it. It's not a classic nickel signal either. It's just a little high, but I'm going to dig it. Could be a ring. We're at 1014. 1014, and it's at about 2 to 3 inches. The other reason I'm digging it is because that number there really doesn't move. It's 1014 solid. 1014. There's 1113. That's a better nickel number. 1014. 1114. Let's see what it is. Well, since I know this can get a coin at 2 to 3 inches, and it's just barely getting it, I know it's 2 to 3 inches deep. So that'll determine my plug depth. It's actually in the hole. Whoops. It was a little piece of wire. I just dropped it, but that wasn't what was giving me that signal. I can't find it now. Here we go. We're going to check something else out here. I don't think that was it. There we go. That's closer. See, that could have been your nickel, or it could have been your nice class ring or woman's gold ring, anything, wedding band, right there. Don't look like it, but it could have been. So that was pretty good testament to the XPointer. It was, they've got inch increments here to 3 inches, and this little step right here is 4 inches, so we're at 3 inches. Not bad. Now, since my plug has more soil here, I want to move soil over away from it, so this will have room to slide down in there. Okay, here we got another decent coin signal. $11.42, $7.42, $10.41. Probably another memorial. Alright, it's about 3 inches. Let's check it out. Just barely getting it right there. I'm going to dig about a 3-inch plug. It's right in the bottom here. Well, that's not a good sign. Way deeper than what it was showing. Well, I see it down there. It's a can. And I'm going to try to pull it out. That way, if I ever come back, I don't do this again. I don't know if I can get it out. There, I think I got it. See, there's a big trash pile here where they tore the houses down and pushed it up in a big pile. I'll just throw that on there. Even though I'm in a just a city lot that had 2 houses tore down, I'm still trying to make all my plugs nice and neat. I don't want anybody saying I left open holes or they look ugly or whatever. So always cover your holes properly. Okay, here's a 1236 or so. At 6 inches. $11.35, $12.35, $11.34. The only reason I'm picking that is because it's 6 inches deep. Let's see what it is. Since it's saying it's about 6 inches deep, I'm going to dig a plug about 6 inches deep. One, because I didn't get it with the XPointer. Or I think I already feel a piece of junk. There you go. Aluminum gutter spike. Alright, here's a coin type signal. 11:43, 8:42, 8:43, 8:43 at about 5 inches. $12.44. We'll see what it is. Well, we're about to it. I think I see it. No, that's a root. Cut this root out of here. I think I hit something hard down there. Yeah, I think I see it. Wow. There you go. It's a old Ballcock for a toilet. See, the float rod goes in here, operates this valve here, and then this would have had a fitting on it to go down through the tank. I know that because I'm a plumber. Anybody needs a nice brass Ballcock for their toilet, let me know. Make them a good deal. 1242, 1141, at about 3-4 inches. Looks like it's about 2 inches. Of course, you got to consider when your coil's on the grass, you can't really smash it down there, so you do gain an inch. Oh, there we go. Looky there. Another one of them table leg ends. I at least need one more to make a table or a chair. Pretty junky place. I might have to move on. Okay, here's one of those nickel signals. It's just right on the surface, but I can't pass it up. Once you find a gold ring in the nickel range, or especially there, you'll probably never walk away from another nickel signal. And so, even though this is surface, it could be a ring brought up from the excavation or a current drop or something. But it, you know, I know it's trash, but I just have to see. So you can give me 1214, 1214, 1114. Sounds sweet, but so does trash. All right, let's see what it is. Since I left my coin popper in the truck, let's use this gutter spike. Okay. Where are you, gold ring? Probably a big piece of trash, since now it's deeper. I think I felt it. Oh yeah. There you go. Fool you every time. A little more of it. If you're popping your coins out and you make a little divot, it's just like if you ever play golf, which I play golf about once every 15 years, you can put your popper in around the hole and bring the grass and soil into it. And that'll take care of it. All right, let's go dig some more trash. Okay, here's a signal with some potential. $12.45. 1044, 1245, 1245, 1344, 1245, and it's coming up about 4 to 5 inches. That's what I like to hear. Not quite as deep as I thought, but it may not be that deep here, so let's see what we got. Alright, this is my best signal all day. It'll probably be a 1/2 inch brass nut at 2 inches. Let's see what it is. If I just found one silver, I'd be ready to go home. I'm getting tired of digging junk. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm getting a little deeper than I want to be. Alright, we're down about 5 inches, so maybe that's about right. That might be about right for silver here. I don't know. So we're here on the side. Yeah, that's not a good sign. The only thing it could be now, I'm sure, is junk. I'm going to take one more bite out of it and see. Yep. Oh yeah, there's a classic Budweiser relic. You guys need that for your collection. Shoot me an email. That'd look sweet on your shelf, wouldn't it? Not. This is one thing I like to do if you dig a deeper hole, is pack it in. And this thing's plenty strong. This XPointer is plenty strong. That's what I do with my Garrett Pro pointer. They'll both take good abuse, but you can really get the soil back in this way. Don't just put a bunch of soil in, then put your plug over the top and it's sticking way out. You can't hardly get it packed down in there. I mean, you can, but it's harder. Okay, I got a real clear signal here. .33, 32, 07, 32. I found if you have the time, if you dig a lot of the 30 numbers, you come up with some pretty decent surprises. Plus, we're showing 5 inches deep. see what it is. I always check with my pinpointer just in case it's a high conductor but small in size. It could still be up to the top. So that, you know, if you check it with a pinpointer, that'll keep you from digging a 10-inch hole when it's only 1 inch deep. In this case, it's deeper. Oh, some rocks. I don't like rocks. Okay. Got a one of those American Roman brooch. Yep. Don't find them very often. Look nice in my case. I just want to say something else about this XPointer. Is when the manufacturer and I say it does not false, it does not false. I can use it in a hole, just jam it, pry it, and it does not go off unless there's some metal there. So you can't do that with the others. So you're not chasing ghost signals with this. And like I said before, for $89.99 free shipping, that's a way to go. Alright, my battery's dying in the camera, and I'm getting tired of digging trash, so I think I'm going to head out. Thanks for watching.